Hi everyone, Mike from Know Your Rights Group and Success Coaching International, back with another video update. You notice I've been a little bit quiet this week, because I've been completely swamped just trying to get to everybody's emails, and I do apologise, I'm still a couple of days behind. I am doing my absolute best. Also, nothing really new has come up, and I don't want to just keep doing videos for the sake of doing them. We just keep getting the same two questions in one form or another again and again and again. What do we do about these mandatory vaccination laws? You know, my employer is saying I work in aged care, I work in childcare. You know, what do I do? And you know, what do I do about dealing with the police during the lockdown? Now, I've done a number of videos on those. If you've missed any of the other videos, if you're new to these videos, please go to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, go to Know Your Rights Group channel. You'll find all those videos there. You can also find them on Facebook as well. Now, the really exciting thing is people are still fighting back. I've said this on our last couple of radio shows and videos. You know, ScoMo's backpedaling at 1,000,000 miles an hour. First he said, oh, we won't get out of lockdown until there's a vaccine. Everyone was up in arms. He's backpedaled on that. Now he's gone, oh, you've got to go and get the app. And everyone's like, no, I'm not going to be tracked. He's like, all right, well, I won't make it mandatory. So he's starting to be pushed back into his box, which is fantastic. And a lot of people are going to our website and they're downloading these letters. And that is the key. So I just want to show you quickly. It's not going to come out great, but it'll give you an idea at least. So this is our website, obviously, knowyourrightsgroup.com.au. There's plenty of different tabs here. Fines, tax, banking, constitution, vaccinations, you know, financial protection. Obviously, we've got our ebook there. Local government and rates. This is another thing that's a big one. Now, you can flip through all of these, okay, and there's tons and tons of information here. If you go to our local government page, for example, there's statistics there. There's press releases that you can just download and send off. There's cover letters. If you don't know who to send them to, there's links here that you can look through to find your local MP, your state MP, your federal MP. And the more that we can get people to bombard these politicians with my will letters, with questions, with FOI requests, all that kind of stuff, right now when everyone's essentially in lockdown, that's when we can really start to build on the momentum that we've already created over the past couple of weeks. So if you want to do even more, you know, there's the local government class action. We've had this, you know, been trying to promote this for 4 or 5 years. It's just been ticking along, ticking along. Now there's huge renewed interest in this. So this is, you know, really exciting. We might finally be able to do something about local councils acting as de facto third tiers of government, which way they have no lawful constitutional right to do. Okay, so this explains what the class action's all about, the people behind it, which is obviously the CLRA group, and all there is just a tiny little box here with just your name, email, and what state you're in. Okay, and just sign up. We're not asking for any money. Then you know you don't have to pay anything. We're just trying to generate registrations of interest right now. Okay, this is the, you know, and let people know that this is going on. So spread this around far and wide. You know, fill out the form, let others know that you have done. Okay, and then the other thing that I want to point you to, of course, is the Great Australian Party. So that's just greataustralianparty.com.au. You can read up all about Senator Rod Culleton. As it says there, we stand for the restoration of the Commonwealth. This is what we're trying to do. You can subscribe to be part of the campaign. You can read the party policies. You can watch the opening speech that Rod Culleton did in Parliament and simply said, why have they removed any reference to the Queen from the High Court rules without any authority to do so? And they went, oh wow, yeah, no one's ever brought that up before. That's a little bit awkward. We'll go and look at that. And you can find you can see all the YouTube videos on all that and why it caused such an uproar, and of course why they booted him out of Parliament as a result. You know, he's now started his own party here. And, you know, obviously we're involved in that as well. So, look, I mean, there's tons, you know, people go, oh, you always talk about the books and stuff like that. And, yeah, look, we want to give people access to the most important, you know, filtered, specific, step-by-step information. And that's obviously what's in the book. But there is tons of information on our website that's completely free. The local government class action, Great Australian Party website. Please make sure you go and check those out. Now, obviously, if you do want to know more about fines, you know, especially these lockdown fines, I mean, again, grab that Aussie Speeding Fines book. It's a really brilliant book. There's a link to all the websites in the description, to the Great Australian Party, Local Government Class Action, and all of these books you can find there, because people keep asking, what's in the books, where do we find them? I'm not going to go into it again tonight. There's plenty of videos on that. But that's the one on speeding fines. You can use it for parking fines, red light camera fines, walking the dog fines, unregistered dog fines, failing to wear a helmet fines, all those sorts of things. Again, that Bank Secrets Revealed book is absolutely key. People are really struggling now. We've been in lockdown for 3 weeks. Okay, people lost their jobs even before that. People are struggling to pay their credit cards. People are struggling to make their loan repayments because of what's happened. And when you find out the fraud that the banks actually commit every single day, you'll never want to make another payment again. So again, all the detailed step-by-step strategies of how to successfully challenge all unsecured debt, as well as a detailed explanation of the fraud that the banks commit, is contained in that Bank Secrets Revealed ebook. So grab a copy of that. And of course, if you want a really great overview of all of the topics that we discuss, that's the Know Your Rights book, the essential step-by-step manual for understanding and exercising your rights. We've got stuff on the Commonwealth Constitution, which gives you some really great background and history to explain what's going on and why we have these remedies available to us. Unidroit, how private law has been brought into being. An entire chapter on mandatory vaccinations and how to challenge them. Yes, we also have a chapter on fines. We also have a chapter on the bank fraud. We have a chapter on financial protection, trusts, self-managed super funds, private foundations, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's plenty of free information available on the websites, and definitely start with those. But if you want to get even deeper, if you want to go into even more detail and you want the actual step-by-step strategies, make sure you grab those various books, because they really do spell things out very, very clearly. But the good news is, as I said, we're already starting to band together. I've already heard that there's talk of a number of protests happening this weekend. I can't say where they are because Facebook's apparently banning videos and posts about those, but do a little bit of searching around online and you'll be able to find out the details of those various protests. We did a really good 1.5 hour Zoom webinar last night with a group over in Western Australia, talking all about how to successfully challenge the mandatory vaccination laws, how to deal with the police during lockdown, the importance of My Will letters. That, I believe, is being uploaded to YouTube hopefully very soon. And as soon as we get some links to that, we'll let everybody know, and we'll put that out on our website so people can have a look at that video. But we're going into another weekend. So again, people are going to have a bit of extra time on their hands. So I urge you all to use that time wisely. Inform yourself, educate yourself, make yourself aware of what's available to you. We spoke on our Tuesday night radio show about the actual steps now you can use to sue the government and get money back for any losses that you've incurred. If you've been paying registration, driver's licenses, if you've been paying rates, you can actually get money back from the government because they've caused these losses. Okay, without the lawful power or authority to do so. If you missed Tuesday night show, join up as a podcast member, go back and listen to it. Okay, so there's tons of strategies. We just want people really, especially this coming weekend, it's Anzac Day. Okay, this is what our fathers, forefathers, grandfathers, this is what they went to war for. They went to war to free us, okay, not to enslave us, not to have us locked down, okay, because of something that might affect 0.0002% of the population. Okay, so think about, the lives that were lost. Think about what people that came before us gave up. All we're asking people to do is jump on a website, read a book, download and write a couple of letters. Okay, it's not a really big ask. Okay, but we have the power now. We're already starting to gain some real momentum. So now is not the time to back off. Now is not the time to take the foot off the pedal. Now is the time to go even harder, download more letters, bombard them with even more, and let's really band together and make a difference. And let's create an amazing, exciting new country for when we do get out of lockdown, hopefully in just a few more weeks. So have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and as always, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.